Hi there everyone, James from the Bureau of London here with your weekly health and wellbeing video. So this week I want to talk about investing our time or where our time is best invested or spent. And it's going to come down to a few different factors, but you know, a lot of us have goals we want to achieve, so obviously we want to spend time doing that so we can work towards them. We might want to learn something new. We want to spend time doing that. We have family, friends. We want to spend time doing those things or spending time with those people. You might have, hobbies that you want to spend time obviously doing because you enjoy them, or, time relaxing and things like that, or even work, things like that. There's lots of different places we want to spend our time, and a lot of the time we might not necessarily have enough to be able to spread evenly across all those things that we would like to do. So in those kind of cases, we think about, is it best to do a little bit of everything? Is it best for me to concentrate on one thing or, a couple of things and then leave the other things and just do them as and when? Sometimes it's hard to kind of spread your time over these things or figure out where is best or do one thing and not kind of feel bad that you're not doing, the other bits that you want to do. And I think ultimately it will come down to, where are your priorities right now? What do you need right now? If you've got like a family, you've got children and stuff like that, or people that are, dependent on you, more than likely your time is going to have to be spent more with them. And I'm not saying that as like you're forced to, but logically that's where your time and effort is going to need to go. So that's something that probably is going to take priority over pretty much everything else, because it's just how it is, it needs to be. And then after that, that kind of thing can be quite, full on. It takes up a lot of the time. By the time you've finished doing that, you might not necessarily have the time to, whatever it is, learn something new if you're trying to do something like that or anything along those lines. And it might be the case of you just need a bit of downtime or relaxed time and things like that. And it might not necessarily be that you're prioritizing the relaxing time, or you're being lazy by not doing the, things that you want to do to, achieve your goals and move forward. But it might be that the balance that you need is you've spent a lot of time on other people potentially, or work or whatever it is, and you need some time to spend on yourself so that you're able to be the best you can for these other people or your other responsibilities and things like that. So it's more of you're not prioritizing the relaxing time. It's more that you need to have that to be able to do the best in the other aspects. So we kind of need to think about it like that. And I know a lot of the time it can be frustrating if you're not able to do the things that you want to do to push your life forward, as it were. But it's just where our priorities are at that moment in time. And things change later on. If you've got children, they grow up, you'll be able to, spend time doing the other things later on. And I think it's important that we remember that. And sometimes certain aspects might have to go on the back burner for a later date. And it's not that we're just not doing them, it's so that we are recognizing that we can't put our best into them at the moment. So maybe I'll do a little bit, but I'm recognizing that later on down the line I will be able to pick that up again and put a lot more of my time and effort into it. So that's one way of thinking about it, and not kind of getting annoyed or upset with yourself that you're not able to put the most into it. On the other hand, you could have things that you want to do, but for whatever reason you put them off. And I think we all do that. We might faff a bit, we might put it off because, for no real good reason. But at the end of the day, sometimes we just need that push to start whatever it is. So we might, finish work, come back and say, I'm not going to exercise today. I'm just going to chill out and relax. And, you get tired from work and things like that. But sometimes we just need a push. We just need to start something. And then it will become apparent that we can fit it in. We have got the time to do it, and we can spend time, exercising, for instance, for whatever it is, 20 minutes, 3 times a week, 20 minutes 5 times a week, whatever it is. But sometimes it's not that we don't have the time, we just need to start something, or we just need to schedule ourselves better so that we can fit in the things like that we want to do. You know, it could be something like, I want to read a book for half an hour a day in the evening. Just start doing it. Certain things we just need to start doing, and then it will become apparent that we can fit it in. It's not something that we need to spend hours and hours on. It's something that we need to just schedule a little bit of time for and just need to get it going. So you kind of got a couple of different aspects there. Some things we want to do, we might just have to put them on a back burner or do a little bit, and some things that we just need to start. At the end of the day, like, it's all going to be individual, it's all going to be down to you, but you need to figure out, is it going to be better to do a little bit of lots of things, more of a fewer things, or put some things to the side and leave them till a time that you are going to be able to put a better amount of effort into, because they might require more than just a little bit of your time. So I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.